Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, I do trust women. I trust women to make decisions about their own health care because they know themselves and their bodies better than anybody in this chamber. And I am so sad and tired of having this same fight about women's health care choices. When you respect someone, you don't try to infringe upon their rights. You don't try to pass legislation that will make it more difficult for them to make those personal decisions. They have every right to do so. I stand with the majority of Iowans. Representative Salmon, you are so wrong. The polls show that you are in the minority. Most Iowans support a woman's right to choose and support legal, safe abortions. Those are the facts. I know you may not like hearing that, and I know you've passed legislation that has created a bigger problem and increased abortions because we've limited a woman's access to health care. That's pretty sad. But I'm going to say tonight there's one thing that upsets me even more. I've been here for 27 years, and I've never seen such an abuse of power. I want to say to the majority party, what are you afraid of? You're afraid to debate two significant bills? You deny the minority party our right to have our voices heard and to represent the people we were elected to represent. To have a time certain on two pieces of legislation, I have never seen it done. And there's a reason it isn't done. It's because there is a process in place. Many of you you haven't been here for a long time. You're freshmen and you don't know that. But the process matters. It matters to us and it matters to the people of Iowa. They have a right to be heard. And when you limit our voices, you limit theirs. And that's an insult. And you should all be concerned about that because it's just wrong. You do not limit the voices of those you don't agree with. You listen and you hear them out, even when it's hard, because we've been doing that all session. And we've spoken up when we disagreed with you because that's what the process is about. And I respect the process. Tonight, you did not. You chose to do something that I have never seen done before in the 27 years I've served here, and in talking to others who've been here even longer or are in the lobby, they don't remember this ever happening. So please go back and check your history because I don't know that it's ever been done. And I think we should all be concerned about that because these are significant pieces of legislation. And the public has a right to know what is in the bills and why we are opposed. There are legitimate reasons to have a lengthy discussion because it exposes some of the flaws. Taking mothers out of this amendment, there's an agenda there. And the women of Iowa need to know that. The women of Iowa need to understand what is happening here tonight and why you have allowed that. So this is truly a sad day in Iowa. It's a sad day because you have limited our voices, our ability to discuss and debate issues fairly, because I know Iowans are about fairness. And tonight you abused your power, and you should be ashamed. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.